It was voted as our game of the week as Clark County and Montgomery County met with these rivals, each looking for a third win. Also, Lexington Catholic and LCA met for the first time in 7 years, and it was the Battle of Madison County as Madison Southern visited Central. LEX 18 High School Sports Zone starts right now.
Amazing how fast you get from year to year. Good evening and welcome to the award-winning LEX 18 High School Sports Zone with my partner, Mr. Farmer. I'm Alan Cutler.
Yeah, Clark County 2-1 under first-year coach Dr. Oliver Lucas.
And from Montgomery County, who's also 2-1, they're averaging 42 points a game when they win.
Kyle Scott was there, has our LEX 18 Game of the Week report.
Let's start in the first quarter. Charles Collins from 13 yards out, one of his 3 touchdowns in the half. 7-0 after one. Natavius Thomas, short touchdown run for the Cardinals. That will tie the game at 7. But very next play from scrimmage, Trey Ishmael to Pharaoh Davis. That's a 68-yard touchdown pass and catch, and the Indians would never look back.
It was a selfless game more than what it had been. People were in the huddle saying, give the ball to this guy. People were in the huddle saying, finish. People were in the huddle lifting people up. It was just, from the moment it started, it was a game you would want to play in. It was just a team effort.
I can't be more proud of a group of guys who work as hard as they do, who care as much about each other, who are so unselfish. So I'm proud of our team.
51-21 is your final score. Montgomery County improves to 3-1 on the season, already equaling last year's win total. Clark County falls to 2-2, still twice as many wins as they had all of last season. In Mount Sterling for the LEX 18 High School Sports Zone Game of the Week, I'm Kyle Scott. Back to you.
Thanks, Kyle. Bill Wilson, a legend at Scott County High, died last Sunday. He was their first coach and led the team in 1975 to their first state championship. Their field house is Bill Wilson Fieldhouse, and no surprise Scott County is undefeated. The Cardinals, though, down 21-14 at the half, and Moeller threatening again. Miles McBride up top for Jack McCracken, 28-14 after the PAT. Scott County driving to start the fourth. Peyton Brown, 17-yard scamper, hits pay dirt. Cardinals back in it at 28-21, but Moeller with the answer. McBride to R.J. Kao as Moeller hands Scott County their first loss, 38-28. Meanwhile, Dunbar looking for their first win, in Tate's Creek trying to get to number 3 first quarter. Commodores on the doorstep, direct snap to Caleb Coffey. Takes it in for the score, 7-0 Tate's Creek. After a shanked punt, Tate's Creek sets up in the red zone. Tiante White, that is 6 more as Tate's Creek rolls 37-0. And Alan, I believe there was a terrific city matchup, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah, right you are, Dorian. LCA thinks they have something really special this year. 3-0. Lexington Catholic, 2-1. They always expect to be good. Look at this kid. I'm telling you, Logan Nieves, he can do it all. He fires. Smith. Great catch. 18 yards touchdowns. LCA up 14-0. Now, check out the screenplay. Ball Allen to Damian Jones. He can fat out fly. 40 yards, 24-7. LCA. Nieves can do it all. This is a quarterback keeper, folks. Quarterback keeper. 69 yards. LCA blows out Catholic. Well, let's talk to Keith and another big city matchup. What about the new kids, Keith?
Yeah, how about Frederick Douglass? They're playing their 3rd game ever, looking for their 2nd win ever, going against Lafayette, who is 1-2. And we got to this game a little later with Douglass already up 29-7. Generals were backed up to their 5 when Daquan Edwards lets one fly deep, hits his target. Quantaze Cooper for a 95-yard touchdown. From there, the Broncos just had to move the chains, and Montavion Bean does just that with this pass. The Broncos are undefeated against Lexington competition, 29-14 the final score. 1-2 Lincoln County at 2-1 East Jessamine, where the Jaguars are honoring former Jessamine County schools this season. Tonight, the Wilmore Bears. Jags up a touchdown when Lincoln's Trey Carey runs, jumps his way into the end zone for the touchdown. 14-13 after a missed PAT. Second half, East Jessamine's Connor Hearn, patient, finds a hole, scores on the 20-yard run. East Jess wins 27-26. Russell County looking for its first win at 2-1. West Jessamine. The Colts, Jacob Humes drops back, fires. Look at the Jamesy Swinsel high jump for the touchdown catch, a 34-yarder. West Jessamine wins it 20-0.
Thank you, Keith. Our thoughts are also in Danville. Ray Callahan, the first coach to win a state championship at Danville back in 1962. And a favorite of UK's legendary football coach, Bear Bryant, he used to go fishing with him, died at the age of 84 this past week. Well, powerful Danville at 3-0, and Pulaski is only 1-2. Kane to Tristan Cox, touchdown, 27-13 Danville. 4th and goal, Pulaski after a Danville turnover adds with a big sack. And how about this? Danville wins big. The question is, can Boyle County bounce back from their heartbreaking loss to Danville at 4-0 Wayne County? Boyle, Lanter throws a bullet to Walker. Check out his move, and they go up 7-0. But Lindsay wastes no time for the answer. Look at this beautiful pass. Boyle County, how about that? They win 38-13. Keith?
Always a fun game. 2-1 Madison Southern at my alma mater. 1-2 Madison Central. Check out Central's Ethan Hahn. He's got speed and a terrific feel of what the defense is doing. And the Indians lead it 16-0 after that touchdown run. Madison Southern pulls off a great halfback option to buy a storm to a wide-open Hunter Richardson, but it isn't enough. Madison Central wins. Final score, 37-13. Garrard County, 2-1 at 2-1 Mercer. Quarterback Gunmar Gillis finds a wide-open Jackson Lewis as he is gone for the touchdown to add to the lead, 28-15. But it would be Matthew Green that will not let Garrard County get left behind as he does a few moves, finds the opening in the defense for the touchdown to make it a 28-22 lead. Garrard County falls at Mercer County 49-42.
Keith, how about 3-0 Corbin and 2-0 Beechwood undefeated? Now for Corbin. Cameron Sizemore throws it to Mugen. Oh, what a catch, Keith. Touchdown. Then Sizemore says, you know what? I can do it too. I can do a keeper, but Beechwood 36, Corbin 29. Henry Clay looking for their first win, and 3-0 Southwestern. Tyree Clark, yes, it's all Henry Clay, 48-16.
The Rock, 3-0 Rockcastle, Woodford County, who's been struggling at 0-3. Woodford's Quentin Turner, though, throws it to Ziggy Gill, who scores the first touchdown. Rockcastle, though, comes back to win it 40-7. Of course, as always,
we hope your favorite team won.
Coming up, UK is doing something different.
Yeah, and I think it's great. Next!